Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm finally making another video. I apologize that it's been so long, but so I've been running this Orichalcum path here for a couple days because I'm trying to build Asmodeum to basically grind for some 600 armor that's not necessarily void mint. So yeah, just trying to get these legendaries, Tolvium and Cinnabar, and potentially a Void Ore. So we're over here in Ebonscale, as you can see on the map here, and the path is in Imperial Palace. So down here on the left, and you can see where I'm at. So if you have the fast travel point there, then you can take this little path, walk down, and jump off the bridge, and you will be right where I am at. So you'll definitely want to have a full mining set, and you'll definitely want to have food. So use your food and start mining. And I'll show you the path here, but these are the first two nodes. There's a total of 18 nodes out here. So if it's uncontested and nobody's out here mining, you get a ton of yield. As you can see right there, I just got 6 Tolvium and a bunch of ores, and you'll get a bunch of tier 4 gems, potentially some tier 5 gems. And it's pretty much open. You don't have to deal with a whole lot of enemies. It is a 62 elite area, so if you do have to fight, that's what you'll be fighting, but very limited amount of them, and they're all musketeers, so they're relatively easy to take down. You don't have to worry about a whole lot. Like, it's so easy, and the yield is so high. So, and then you can see again, I got some gems and I got some Cinnabar. So first 3 nodes, I've gotten Cinnabar, I've gotten Tolvium, and I've gotten a couple tier 4 gems. So yeah, and this is from my path. I had done a path before this video, but you can see all the tier 4 gems that I have there. So yeah, just running the path, and at the end of the video here, I will have a map so you can have a reference of what I'm doing. But you basically just run this lap. You start where I started, and you run north, grabbing these veins, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's very simple, very easy to do, and you just avoid these mobs. See, that's 62 elite there, and yeah, run around, grab your shit. So they're salamander, but you end up getting a lot of motes here too if you pick up all that little stuff. So we've gone through 4 veins. These are 5 and 6 here. The 6th I actually had to wait to spawn, but not too bad. Mining. Then we'll just run around over here. Alright, so again, very important that you have a full mining set on. So with the PvP flag luck, which is 30%, so you definitely want to be PvP flagged, and the full set of armor and the food, you're sitting somewhere between 50 and 60% luck for rare items from these mines. So it's super high, but I mean, you're still going to get a number of nodes where all you get is the Orichalcum ore, which is fine. It's pretty undervalued on our server. I think it goes for like 1 cent, which isn't very good, but these other materials go for quite a bit. So, and if your stone cutting is in the tier 4 range, then you'll get a lot of gems to cut. Again, you can see my yield there. So 1500 Orichalcum, 12 Cinnabar, 19 Tolvium. So Tolvium goes for about 100 gold on our server, and Cinnabar goes for about 36. So if you don't need it and you just need to sell it, you're still making good money here. But it is used in the Asmodeum cooldown, so it's good both ways, right? It's either you're selling it or you're using it. One way or another, you're getting something out of it. So, all right. So this is the 8th node. Life moth, life motes. Alright, so this node coming up is the first one that actually has a guy in front of it and is contested. But you'll see here that I go for the chest first. So these chests out here, most of them are provision crates, and a lot of them are supply crates. So, but you can see on that one right there, I got a tier 5 recipe. It ended up being the 2000 logging luck, which is pretty good. But even with these contested nodes, you don't have to fight the enemies. Like, I'm just standing behind the rock and mining, and he's not hitting me. So you can just mine it and continue about your business. Just keep going. I mean, obviously, if you're a DPS, you can just fight them, but I'm a healer, so it takes me forever sometimes to kill some of these things. So I tend to just run past them. Heal myself and run past them. Okay, so this next part I'm about to show here really has nothing to do with the mining route, but this bear is Daisy the Dancing Bear here. And she drops some nice stuff, as you can see on the screen. So she drops Fire Prod, which is a legendary fire staff. She drops Entertainer's Maul, which is a legendary maul. And she drops the Woodworker's Boots. So I have not actually killed her yet, but it would be nice to get a group together and see if we can get some of those drops. But the legendaries work the same as everything else. Your gear score needs to be high enough for them to actually be legendary, or they'll drop purple. But they're still good weapons, so probably worth killing at some point. I just haven't done it yet. And then, yeah, we just continue our lap. Here for a while, I got quite a bit of just Orichalcum veins, but that's okay. And I pick up all of these because the chance to get motes, like you can see here, I have over 300 motes, right? So this one was already taken, and I was thinking about waiting for it, but I was like, well, let's see how long it takes. So I'll kill this guy. And as you can see, I don't put out a lot of damage, so being a healer is rough sometimes. But nice thing is I don't normally die, so it just takes me a while to kill stuff. Go whack him around. Finally take him down here. And the node's still not up, so I'm like, okay, well, we'll just run on to the next one and see what the deal is. Check the crate again and move along. I waited for a little bit just because I thought it was about to pop, but it didn't. So moving along. So you can wrap around this whole island and come back to that one, which you'll see in a little bit that I actually do that. This gator, you don't have to aggro him. Just get in the crack and get the vein and get the hell out of here. Just jump up. Run right across the island. So normally right here in front of me there's 2 nodes. Those were down also. But you can see here there's a 3rd node over there. So normally I don't get this node just because it aggroes all that crap. And you have to play around that. But given that I was doing a video for it, I decided to go ahead and show how you would get it if you wanted to. It's just not super time efficient, so I was like, I usually just skip it, but I wanted to show you guys how you would do it if you were going to do it. And in this video, actually, it's pretty funny because somebody had already knocked on it a bunch, so I go over here to show you how to do it, and then I hit it one time and I actually get the node. But so normally you would run in here, hit this node a couple times, it aggroes these things, and you can see I get it in 2 hits. So, and then hit it 2 times and just run up here and jump up on the rocks here and they'll reset. And then you can run back down once they reset, hit it a couple more times, and you just do that like 8 to 10 times and you'll get the node. So it's just not efficient, so I just usually leave it. But I got really lucky here because somebody else had already whacked on it, so I was like, alright, well, I might as well get it, right? And then when I came back around, this node was here, so I went ahead and took that also. So remember, your PvP flagged out here if you want that 30% luck. So this camp right here is actually mine. Very important that you have a camp down because eventually someone's going to come kill you. Or at least attempt to kill you. Usually when somebody tries to kill me, we just end up in a truce because I can't kill them and they can't kill me. So, and here we wrap around back to this node. And the guy was up again. I didn't feel like fighting him, so I just used the rock. He's still hitting me, but I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to keep whacking away on the rock and then leave. So that's what I did. I just got the Orichalcum and bounced out. And then I'm like, well, shit, I should check back over here because there was that one node that wasn't there when I left, so maybe it's there now. And as you can see, it is. So run back over here and get it. But normally when you come to this area, these two are up and you can just get them both at the same time. And you've already gotten that other one. So you'll just run the whole lap around the island. And then when you leave here, you'll go across the water like I do here. And just keep lapping. So the total time on the run, if it's uncontested and all the nodes are up, is about in the range of 17 to 20 minutes, depending on how much you have to fight or what exactly it is going on out there. But it doesn't take very much time, and it's very high yield, so it's super efficient area to run Orichalcum mining. And this right here, the node that I'm on currently, is the last one in the lap. So after you finish this one, you'll just wrap back around the island here, as you can see that I'm doing, and go right back to where you started. And then just, yeah. So you can see my yield, 1,779 ore, 21 cinnabar, 19 tolvium. That's pretty good. That's from 2 laps because I had done one before the video, but from 2 laps I got 21 cinnabar, 19 tolvium, and almost 2,000 orichalcum. That's really good. Plus all the tier 4 and tier 5 gems that I have also. So I really like this path. I think it's super efficient. It's also not super popular right now for some reason. I'm not sure if people just don't know about it or they just don't feel like dealing with the elites in the area or what it is. But at least on my server, it's usually not super populated. So it's worth just coming out and grinding away. Make sure you have food. Make sure you have your mining stuff on, and go ham getting yourself some legendaries. So that's the path. If you guys have any questions about it, definitely shoot me a comment or leave me a comment. Here's a little overview. 18 Orichalcum nodes, lots of provisions, supply crates, water, fire, life motes, high yield Orichalcum, and legendary material, right? So, and here's a map just for reference so you can see where all the nodes are. But anyway, that's it for the video today. Thank you guys for watching it. Much love to y'all. Everybody have a good day.